Good morning, beautiful dear soul ones. It is the 9th of May. It's going so fast, huh? The 9th of May in my time zone, Bali. This is a short energy update. Yes, and let's look into the harmonics of the day. So, first of all, I apologize for my last video. Apparently there was no audio. It was a problem with my phone, so it never recorded the audio. Which usually I check my audio before making videos, but since I had a few days that I was in retreat mode, I got out of that routine or rhythm and I totally forgot to check if the audio is working. And of course, the one time I don't check, there we go. So this should be working and I checked the audio. But I hope some of you could practice your lip reading, perhaps, or energetical readings. All right, so yesterday we were still in the moon of Gemini, and yesterday afternoon around 4 p.m. in my time zone, the moon did shift to Cancer. Cancer connected to our emotions, sensitivity, also connected to home, the mother, origin. Yeah. So what was coming through the messages for today is lots of self-care. Time to nurture. In the last 2 weeks and last couple of months and last while, we've been going through like a tumble dryer. We've been going through tornadoes of emotional storm ups and downs and all of this. So right now, as we are coming out of this energy, you know, and we're coming a little bruised and a little hurt and a little tired and a little exhausted. So as we come out of this energy and reclaim our new truth, reclaiming our new selves, reclaiming our new voice, and starting to put ourselves out there in the world, also what is needed is a lot of nurturing. So lots of self-care, nurturing. Take a day off, go get a massage, ask your lover for a massage, do a spa day, whatever it needs. Do something nurturing food, going out into nature. You know, take that time for yourself, because we are recuperating, you know, from this mega emotional roller coaster we've all been on. So just be soft and gentle with yourself in these next days, and allow yourself to take days off. Allow yourself for extra rest, and don't it'd be fruitful not to be harsh on yourself, like, oh, you should be doing something, or oh, you know, you're being lazy. No, we need recuperation. So as the moon now is in Cancer, it's a perfect time to just do some nurturing, some home time, some motherly nurturing time. Okay, so what else wanted to come through? Let me just check. A message for today that was the same as yesterday is to be in the now. We're asking once again, not the first time I mentioned this, is to be in the now and be really present, okay? So we just went through a lot of stuff in these last weeks, and now we're moving forward. So allowing us not to be too far in the future in our next tasks in the month ahead, and not too far in the past what we've just all gone through, but like just being really present back in the now, you know, and just connecting to our breath when we're feeling scattered and lost and our brain isn't is all over the place. Take that moment of breath, grounding, meditation, rest, and do it as often as you feel is necessary, you know. And even if you're doing it 10 times a day, 5 times a day, you know, that will level out later on. And so again, this is a great time for nurturing, because nurturing brings us in the present moment, brings us back in our essence, right? Any other messages for today? And this is the same message as yesterday. Invite joy into your life. So not only nurturing, but what joyous nurturing can you give yourself? What haven't you been doing for a while? Play guitar, do some drawing, hang out with some friends, be in nature, whatever gives you joy, bring that into your life, because and make time and space for that in your life. So this is a recap of yesterday's message, actually, is we all, some of us may have very busy schedules right now. We're working a 9 to 5, and some of us have a more flexible schedule. but it is imperative that we make some time for our self-joy. What do we enjoy to do? And like literally schedule in time a day to do whatever you want to do something joyful, and whatever that means to you on that day. One day, you know, maybe you have an hour or 2 or 3 hours in the day you just set away for yourself. And maybe one day you love to surf, so you go surfing for those hours. And one day you may just want to do nothing, and one day you want to spend with someone else. But those are the hours that you just give yourself something that gives you joy in that moment in time for that day. And as we do this for ourselves, even if it's 5 minutes, do something for yourself, half an hour. And as we do this and cultivate that, that means every day there is something that gives us joy, that feeds our energy, that uplifts us, yes? That gives us positive energy into our life. And as we cultivate this, we can also start to transmute, and this will come later for most, transmute that joyous energy into the rest of your day. You know, so even if the rest of your day at this moment in time may not be exactly where you want to be, maybe you're at a 9 to 5, you're not enjoying so much, but you can kind of feed, if you will, off this joyous time during your day and transmute that into the rest of your day, so that the mundane things like chopping wood and washing dishes and hauling water and going to your 9 to 5 can be more joyous, because we uplifted our energy during the day. And it's good to do in the mornings or earlier in the day or in the afternoon, depending on your schedule. But that allows us to keep our vibration up, our inspiration up, right? So that wanted to come through. Let's see what else for this moment in time. It's just a reminder of the timelines collapsing. So knowing that as we are being flung right now, as we are all shifting more consciously into 4D and 5D reality, timelines and the time matrix is collapsing. I am planning to do a bigger video about this. But being aware of that, and what does that mean? It means being more present, being more in the now. It means that anytime that we look at our watch and we say, oh, it's too late or it's too early to have lunch or to do this or to do that, let go of all those limitations, because those are limiting thoughts that were given to you from the time matrix. And truly, there is no time but now. So just have integrity of what is wanting to happen and flow through you. If you feel to relax, if you feel to have lunch in the middle of the night, if you feel to be awake at 2 a.m. and write, if you feel to be sleeping at 3 p.m., that's up to you. Just have integrity of what's coming through and allowing us not to be ruled by stories or boxes or expectations that have been put onto us that are locked into the matrix time. Does that make sense? So the new time that's being asked of us and we're being shown is just being present in the now, however that may look, you know, not being, it's too late, we don't have time for this, we can't do that, it's not appropriate timing. There is only now, and the timing is only now, and there is no time like the now. So just an invitation to be aware of that, observe ourselves, observe our reactions and analyzations about time, and start to unlock ourselves from those limited perspectives, right? And the same as time, there's also the limited perspective of I'm too old or I'm too young, okay? Our soul is an eternal soul, and some of us have younger and older souls, and this body is just a vehicle, a car that we have in this body. Just because my body is 31 years old, it doesn't mean that my soul and my soul is 31 years old, okay? So, you know, break away from these boxes that people say like, oh, you're a mother, you're an elder, or you're a young person, or you're this, or you come from that generation, or whatsoever. No, you're you. Yes, we may have qualities and elements of these different boxes, but it also means we can be part of multiple boxes at the same time, because you are a unique you. So letting go of any limited thought patterns that might be there because of these external boxes that have been put onto us since through society, schooling, parents, friends, etc. So that's another thing. Okay, what else? And then just the reminder of lots of grounding, taking that time to ground your feet onto Mother Earth, to be out in nature, to put your phones away, to connect to your breath, connect to yourself, okay? And this may be a little bit resistant right now, but we can slowly ease back into it, okay? And then a note of anywhere we're finding resistance might be somewhere to be diving into. What is there to be released? Why am I resisting to this thing or this person or this experience? Most likely because there is much growth that can happen there. So dive into that. All right, this is all for today. Thank you all so much for your comments. Again, so sorry about the audio from the last video. And Upsana, thank you so much for your generous donation and the code within your donation. Yeah, it really means a lot. First of all, it's really hard for most people that do what we do to ask for donations or for money. Yeah, it gets me a little shy. But if you do like what you see here and I've inspired you ever, anytime, you know, please leave a donation. Even $1 is a big amount of donations. So thank you, because this really allows me to give my one-on-one sessions to people who are in need and they don't have money, and that's what I do. All of my sessions are, or 99% of my sessions are all on donation based, and a lot of the times I don't ask for money. I work with locals or people who come into my vortex through universe life, and I'm supposed to help. So the donations go towards that, you know, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, sending lots of love, lots of light to your day. Enjoy your day, and yeah. Mwah. Bye, guys.